In my analysis of the Wimbledon final, I said that Andy Roddick's return of serve let him down. It was the reason Federer ended up winning the tournament in that tight 16-14 fifth set. Well, some folks disagreed with me. They said it was actually Federer's serve that did the trick. He served so well that he earned those 50 aces, as opposed to Roddick being unable to get a racket on the ball, just not stepping his game up on the return. And a lot of folks pointed to a BBC newscast, a split screen they did where they had Federer serving out wide, and then they had him serving down the tee. And what the split screen showed was that the toss was in the same place and the mechanics were the same when he was hitting the ball. And so you couldn't read the serve. You didn't know where it was going. And again, that was the reason he got so many aces against Roddick. Roddick had no clue where he's hitting the serve. Well, what I did was I went through the service stats for both those guys for the entire tournament. The first round through the semis I have up here on the board. And what I did was I added up the total number of aces. You have Federer here, Roddick here. And Federer hit 77 aces through the semifinals. And Roddick hit 160 aces through the semis. And I divided these numbers by the total number of first serves they got in. So Federer had 370 first serves in. Roddick was at 506. And what you get was Federer would hit an ace on 21% of his first serves, and Roddick would hit an ace on 32% of his first serves. Well, in the final, Federer hit an ace on 39% of his first serves, and Roddick hit an ace on only 16% of his first serves. So Federer was plus 18. He was 18 percentage points higher in the final than he was over the course of the entire tournament up to the final. But Roddick was 16 percentage points lower than his 32% ace rate up to or through the semis. And by the way, 32% is an amazing number. So what this tells me was that Roddick didn't step his return game up. He allowed Federer 18 percentage points, an 18 percentage point jump over his standard 21% over the course of the tournament. And Roddick served great in the final, but Federer's got a good return. I mean, he doesn't do much with it, but he just gets the racket on the ball, gets the ball in play. And keep in mind that, to go back to that split screen, Federer's service mechanics aren't going to suddenly change in the finals. He's going to have the same unreadable serve against Tommy Haas in the semis, against Karlovic in the quarters, and so on. He's going to put the toss in the same place. Mechanics are going to be the same. Can't tell which way it's going. Yet he was only acing folks 21% of the time. So again, I think what these numbers show, because Federer was 18 percentage points higher in the final, was that Roddick wasn't getting it done when he was returning serve. Now, I'm interested to hear what you guys have to think of this analysis, whether you think this is accurate or not. So please post some comments below and let me know what you think. I'm looking forward to reading them.